What if I told you the third richest man in the world wants you to believe he's just like you? A family man? A social media user? Just a regular guy with hobbies? Look closer. Mark Zuckerberg is evolving, rebranding. The MMA training, the relatable posts, the metaverse push, this is more than just personal growth. This is something bigger. For years, Mark Zuckerberg has been known as the awkward tech genius behind Facebook. He was distant, robotic, and entirely focused on his company. But now, he's posting jiu-jitsu victories, showing off his fitness, and presenting himself as a disciplined, adventurous man. It's a drastic shift. But why? Is this just another billionaire reinventing himself? Or is there a deeper agenda? Today, we're breaking down what's really going on with Mark Zuckerberg's transformation, and why it might not be as innocent as it seems. A man unlike any other. From the very beginning, Mark Zuckerberg stood apart. He never had the magnetic presence of Steve Jobs or the unpredictable, larger-than-life energy of Elon Musk. While other tech founders built their brands around bold ideas and public appearances, Zuckerberg preferred to stay in the background, focusing entirely on growing his company. His speeches felt rehearsed, his interactions stiff, and his expressions unreadable. He often appeared detached, speaking in a slow, calculated manner, rarely showing signs of excitement or emotion. This wasn't the kind of personality people expected from a man leading one of the most influential companies in the world. Over time, the internet turned him into a joke. Memes painted him as a robot, an alien, even a lizard in disguise. The idea that Zuckerberg lacked basic human traits became a running joke, something people repeated whenever they saw him struggle with small talk or display an awkward smile in interviews. But recently, something has changed. Zuckerberg has been stepping into the spotlight, and he no longer looks or acts like the distant tech nerd people remember. His posture is stronger, his energy more confident. He isn't just running a business, he's training like an athlete, engaging with the public, and reshaping how the world sees him. The Facebook privacy controversies. For years, Zuckerberg's name has been linked to some of the biggest privacy scandals in history. Facebook, now Meta, became a digital empire, but with that power came endless concerns about data security, misinformation, and corporate control. One moment, in particular, stands out. Back in 2010, a journalist asked Zuckerberg a simple question about privacy. Instead of answering, he froze. His body language shifted. A nervous laugh escaped as he struggled to respond. This moment, though brief, revealed exactly what made people uneasy about Facebook. How could users trust him with their personal information if he hesitated to share even minor details about his own life? Over the years, the concerns only grew. The Cambridge Analytica scandal exposed how Facebook data was used to influence elections. The Instagram algorithm debate sparked concerns about its impact on mental health. The rise of misinformation made people question if social media was a tool for connection or a weapon for manipulation. Through it all, Zuckerberg maintained the same emotionless demeanor. He testified before Congress, answered questions in hearings, and gave public statements. But his tone remained robotic, his responses carefully scripted. Yet, despite all the controversies, a shift began to happen. Zuckerberg, the tech mogul once criticized for lacking a human touch, started showing a different side. The physical transformation that shocked everyone. For most of his career, Zuckerberg had a predictable appearance. Pale skin, a slightly hunched posture, and the signature outfit of jeans and a hoodie. He fit the classic stereotype of a programmer who spent more time writing code than working on himself. Then suddenly he changed. Out of nowhere, Zuckerberg started training in MMA. Videos surfaced of him sparring, practicing kicks, and grappling with opponents. He entered Brazilian jiu-jitsu tournaments, winning actual matches against trained fighters. The world watched in disbelief as the once awkward tech CEO transformed into a disciplined athlete. What sparked this change? Was it just a personal challenge? A billionaire's hobby to break away from the stress of running a tech empire? Or was there something deeper? Because this transformation wasn't just about fitness, it was a rebranding. The rebranding of Mark Zuckerberg. For years, Zuckerberg had an image problem. He was seen as a corporate overlord, a cold tech billionaire who controlled massive amounts of data but lacked emotional connection with the public. People didn't trust him, and that distrust hurt his company. Then, seemingly overnight, that image began to shift. He started sherry. But one thing is for sure, whatever happens next, the world will be watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.